Hi, this video is going to show you how to do your Kinder reports in the Markbook section of Aspen. I'm already signed into Aspen, so the next step is to click on the Markbook tab at the top. And then I can see I have my class list here, my two classes, JK and SK. I'm going to click on JK to write the JK reports. On the side tabs, we have roster and scores. I'm brought into the roster, which is my class list. So I'm going to click on scores to bring me into the report card tool. Before we begin, we have to make sure that our grade columns drop down and our term drop down match the particular reporting period for which you're writing report cards. Next, let's take a look at a couple of the columns here. So we have a column for each of the 4 frames. As you can see, the other one's over here on the screen. Problem solving and innovation. And for each of the 4 frames, we have an ESL component and an IEP component. So to write our comments for each of the 4 frames, we just need to click on the little pencil and paper icon, and it's going to pop us into the comment box. So we want to double check that the comment that we're writing for matches the particular student name that's at the top. We have to ensure that we click save when we're finished writing a comment so that it sticks to that student. And we have to make sure, or we could also click save and next, which will save the comment and pop us into the next student. And we can click cancel if we don't want to save. The character count is the maximum amount of characters that is allowed for each particular comment box. We can see that this one allows 1,600 characters. We have an ABC button, which is our spell check. And we have our little comment builder, pre-made comment bank button that we can click to open up our pre-made comments. So there's 3 ways that we can write comments for students. The first way is to just type a comment straight into the box, and I'll do that now. Once I have a comment written and I want to apply this generic comment to all the students in the class, I'm going to click save. And I'll go back to Aspen, and we can see that that one comment is there for Samantha. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill down so that every student gets this general belonging and contributing sentence just explaining what we have done so far. So to do that, I'm going to select the comment or select the field, and I'm going to click on my options button, and I'm going to use the fill down feature. I could also use Control D. So I'll click fill down, and we'll see that now every student gets that kind of generic comment explaining what we've done so far this term. Okay, so I'm going to click back in here. The second way that we can add comments into the comment box in Aspen is to copy and paste from a Google Docs. So I'll go over to my Google Doc. I'll copy this comment that I've already made. I'll go back to the Aspen comment box, and I can paste that in. And we can see I've used 1,589 characters of 1,600, so I'm very close there. Once I'm finished writing that comment, I'll click save. I'll go back to Aspen. And now we can assume that I've written comments for all the students in all the 4 frames, and I've properly identified which students are ESL and which students are on an IEP by writing a lowercase x in that particular field of that particular student's line in the Markbook. So if you're ever wondering what exactly needs to be inputted into these columns or any column in Aspen, we can use options lookup, and it's going to show us that its indicator is a lowercase x. So any student that's ESL or any student that is IEP gets a lowercase x in that field for them. So once we've finished and I'm good to go, my reports for junior are finished. The final step is to click this Post Grades button. So when I click on it, it brings me to a new box where I have to double check that the grade term and the grades to post are the proper drop downs. And I click OK. And then we can see that all the green push pins at the top have now turned to red, indicating that they have been sent to the office for approval. That doesn't mean we can't do any editing. I could still come in and I could add on to comments or change comments. However, we have to make sure that when we do that, we post the grades again. After you've posted grade once, it's going to ask you if you want to overwrite. Yes, we do. And then you can be assured that that comment stuck. So I hope this video showed you how you can write your Kinder reports in the Markbook section of Aspen. Thanks for watching.